And we're back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you are watching Elder Kings 2. Last time we left off, we ended our war with Skingrad. It went very well, I might add. And we successfully conquered the Duchy of Valastrius. However, we also had a bit of a peasant uprising over here in our core region, which I'm currently sending the army to put down. Once that's done, we can consider other conquests. I'm going to move our rally point to over here, Duchy of Sejanus, because that will be my next target for actual war. However, there have been some developments in other parts of the world while I've been busy down here. The most notable, which is the fact that Western Skyrim no longer exists. It's collapsed. Which is interesting, I guess. I mean, Skyrim's still a hot mess. It's just now the major powers are Eastern Skyrim and Whiterun. However, there is some less happy news. You see, Bruma has gone and formed an alliance with the High Queen of Eastern Skyrim, so that's going to be a problem for us, no doubt about it. But now, let's take care of this rebellion. They need dealing with. Shouldn't take us too long. And we get wounded, but we have successfully crushed the peasant uprising. And lost the wounded rate. Filthy peasants, they should know better than to rise up against their betters like this. I won't disband the army yet, because we want these guys to get out of foreign lands first. Okay. Now they're back in friendly territory. Everyone can go home. Only to be raised again over here. See, they have. Sejanus has 1,900 men. Let's see. Can I declare a war on you yet? Yeah, I can. Let's see. Fairgile is allied with some random mook down in Elsewhere, so I'll wait out with you. Overlord of Breville. Let's see. Actually, that's not what we're going to strike first. What I'm going to do is we'll muster our forces in Fort Virtue here. And I'm going to use the opportunity to go to war. We can't do that one yet because we don't have the right level of prestige, or fame rather. We need exalted among men for that one, but I can do the de jure claim to seize the duchy. The Duke will become my vassal. Though, let's see, 50. Apparently, because I sent the troops home recently, that's delaying me accomplishing anything. So I'm going to actually send these armies in before they're fully raised, because there's no reason not to. We don't even need our full force to crush these guys. It's just habit at this point to call for the full army. And we took the Duke prisoner, so we can immediately force surrender on him. That I will disband the army again. Let's see, Karmala. We don't have the ability to go to war with again yet. Dirich, on the other hand, we could. Taking Dagny and then being able to invade Kavach would be probably worth it. But I think going after Sejanus and Blue Road simultaneous is better for us, honestly. But I will not. I'm going to put my rally point over there. Oh yeah, and that's another thing that happened recently, which I didn't take note of. The Duke, or Viscount rather, of Caractacus over here became a vassal of the Kingdom of Bruma, so that's some more territory we're going to have to fight Bruma over, which will now include fighting Eastern Skyrim. Let's see. Yeah, 6,500. That would be quite the fight. We could win it, no doubt, but it would be a bit of a headache. And since we can't take them both in the same war, there would also have to be multiple wars over this. Also, though, their king is old. Really old. So, it's not unlikely that he might die before too long, which might break the alliance with Eastern Skyrim, so I'd just have him to deal with. It's the hope, anyways. Let's see. I'm gonna let this tick down so that we can raise. army in a reasonable time frame. Yes. 17 days. That works. You, lady, would offer me 1,900 men in opposition if I went to war with you. Let's see. Arkved. There. Let's see. One of Skingrad's vassals wants to ransom Stovik back. Actually, no, he wants to ransom some 2-year-old we have in our prisons back. I didn't even know we had her there. Go on, then. Anyways, after that, we will also declare war on the Duchy of Blue Road. Yes, both of them. It's faster this way, and if we're trying to unify Cyrodiil, then we do want it to happen a bit quicker if possible. Let's see, you go to that. You have 5 days left, so go siege down to that, and you can head right for their capital region. Or not, because that would cause issues with supplies. And so we're trying to strike a little too deep into enemy territory. So actually, I see an arm. Yeah. They're trying to retaliate, of course. Makes sense. So I'll instead send one of my armies to hunt down and kill off their force. Let's say, Apparently our cat is causing some issues with one of my vassals. Scratched up and peed all over his things. Come on now, he's just a cat. That's being a cat. And your stuff is not worth 210 gold. Don't be silly. Okay. And we have some titles all over that can be created, apparently. I should probably start doing this, just to give myself, to let me start spreading out the power and having some more vassals and not having to manage everything. So we'll start with the Duchy of Nickel. Or Duchy of Magia, rather. And then follow that up with the Duchy of Nickel. Let's see. Who's running Nickel? We are. I see. Me creating those two titles. We have too many duchies, according to that. I'll fix that later. Honestly, Valasterus is the one I'm more likely to give away, just because it's a recent conquest. This guy, he is not friendly to us. He's directly under me, but he is the fellow who... And first of all, I'm going to... This Baron here... I am just going to let him out, because I'm feeling nice. Philasterus, I should give away, but it'll have to be to one of the people we conquered, so we'll have to keep an eye on them. And let's see. Is there any way we can... Yeah, I can revoke a couple of his titles, actually. I'll do it eventually. He's really gonna hate me, but I'm gonna try to revoke, I think, 2 of his titles. He's a 1-title man, and then I'll give those 2 to someone I trust, some more trusted vassals, and we can have a loyal duke here. In any case, let's get back to this war. I can deal with the vassal stuff later. In fact, I should probably do that off camera, just so I don't take up time like that. Plenty of wars I can declare, and this is going quite easily in our way. We won that, and we can unlock a dynasty legacy now. Nice. Let's see. Okay, blood. Ominous reputation. Vibrant court. Kin. Let's see here. House of Warriors, I think, is what we want, because we are going for the whole warrior house, might makes right, rule through conquest type of playstyle here, so that makes the most sense to me. We won that, and apparently another of them has an army down this away. Oh, you can head on down, deal with that, I think. I won that siege, so... we'll go there, it's the closest. This army... Inspiration. Powerful wolves in the wasteland. Message from our adventurer. My search has led me to the wasteland of Spellscar. They're notoriously wolf-infested, but I have good reason to think that my goal is near. Expect my return soon. He's surely ambitious to choose such a path. Well, Jeremiah's knowledge should be enough to to keep him safe. At least I hope so. And he succeeds in avoiding any wolves. Nice. Someone nearby won a war. Lovely. Not really, but, you know. And this siege is taking a little longer than we'd like. But we're getting there. Let's see here. The stolen keg. My daughter Alicia and Sabrina stole Sabrina stole a whole keg of ale and Alicia tried to put it back by herself. Before I noticed. No such luck for her. My ward's a little troublemaker, but one that had a change of heart. You tried to do all that by yourself. It's very diligent of you, girl. Well done. She will keep the diligent trait. Feels like a good fit to me. We'll easily finish that siege in time to go smash their army. And we are attacking this force over here now. Or we were, but now they're running away. But we caught them. We caught them. And yeah, I won that siege, so go help out over there so they don't lift our siege. And we inherited a title from one of our vassals who died. One of our old foes died. And now it's time for this army to head over there and get to work. Days and counting. Hey, 3, 2, 1. The enemy banner. The Battle of Nagastani ended in an astounding victory. That being the one up there, in case you'd forgotten the name of the province. I eagerly listen to the messenger as he reads the report from my commander and turns to the soldiers before me. My lord, we cornered the remaining enemies as they made a valiant stand. They gave their lives protecting this banner. Let's see. We could add it to our collection and just like collect war tokens and stuff, or just burn it. I mean, these guys are literally just stepping stones on our road to conquering all of Cyrodiil, so we don't care about their useless trinkets. Just put it on the pyre. If it was someone we could actually call a worthy opponent, it would be different. But that is not the case. And yeah, I forgot to mention this, but I started fabricating a claim down here just before the start of this episode. The idea being I would like to take the whole of Cropsford in one fell swoop, so... And with that... we gain Nagastani. And the guy in charge still likes me, funnily enough. We gain Nagastani. Now, unfortunately, that claim that we picked up, it's only on the barony, or the city rather. I can take the city with a straight up conquest claim. What we need is one on the duchy, or the grand city rather, is what we need. Now, you guys, we won those battles easily. So, I have a third army. We'll just chase down what they have left while we besiege. My contract with my mercenaries will expire in 6 months' time. Let's see. We don't have the money for an extension, unfortunately, because it's quite expensive, so I'll just let that one lapse, honestly. Let's see. Our adventurer sent us a note. My travels throughout Hammerfell have left me with quite a taste for lamb kebabs, chili cheese, corn, and garlic greens, and I have sent some recipes with this courier. Been given an exquisite shield adorned with spikes by one of my hosts, which I also send to you. I'm certain my travels will bring further wonders in due time. Order our chefs to prepare these dishes at once, which will buff our food quality to lavish. And court's a little more expensive to maintain, but whatever, it is what it is. And I will now give myself strict organization to improve control gain in our owned counties. Let's see. And, Baroness Doria, unlike the last idiot who encountered Mittens, is quite enamored by our kitty. You're very perceptive, my lady. Someone allegedly joined the war on the side of our foe. Who's that? Well, whoever it is, they don't have enough men to make a difference. Let's see. One of my vassals had an affair. Don't care about that. And They had a bastard? That's nice. Again, do not care. Won that battle and destroyed their army completely. We also appear to have hit a lucky break with besieging, because they're now starving, and it went from 2 months to about 5 days, right like that. Now, they still don't want to accept our peace terms of they give us the province we asked for, but we don't have to wait long for this place to surrender, and then they'll have to. In fact, we don't even have to wait that long. They just needed a second to think about it. I'll be having your titles, thank you. We've managed to gobble up some territory from them. Let's see. Ransom for your sibling, the Viscountess of Virtue. Over here, which we took over recently. In exchange for 50 gold. Of course, you can have her back, it's fine. Let's see. Some low-born bitch over here is attempting to seduce us. Abandon this immediately. I'm not interested. I'm married, thank you very much. With 3 kids, also. Not going to go around cheating on the wife. That's just bad form. Plus, she'd probably try to have me assassinated if I did that. So we'll stand down the army. And this rally point, I'm going to move to over by Cropsford. Actually, we want it there instead. Let's see here. Pretty good progress towards Exalted Among Men, actually. Oh, I didn't notice this, but Skingrad has a new king. Meaning I could declare war on them again. So forget Cropsford. Forget fucking Cropsford. And oh my. Skingrad doesn't have their capital in Skingrad anymore because they lost it to an undead uprising. God. But yeah, the fact that our truce was with the king of Skingrad rather than the kingdom of Skingrad means that I can go back to war with Skingrad and take Greyrock off them basically immediately. But that will be for next time. So, it's been Dark Phoenix Gaming, and you have been watching Elder Kings 2. If you've enjoyed this, then please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. I'll take care of the administrative stuff with giving away counties and duchies in between episodes, so we don't have to waste time with that on camera, and I will see you next time. When we will be having another war against Skingrad, this time for the Duchy of Greyrock, or the Viscounty of Greyrock, technically. But yeah, Skingrad doesn't get much of a rest before we're invading them again. See you then, folks. See you then.